see the hallway. I want you two currently to roll. I'm about to roll for
You
myself
want
here in
me
a
to
second.
roll?
Yes, I need
Just a straight D20?
just straight d20.
Hold on. So I click on the dice, right? And
Yep.
then the D20 and the part
Yep.
Oh,
roll.
that's a good sign.
Because if none of us roll this and actually get it, I'm actually gonna be shocked.
I got a 6.
You got a 6?
Yeah, is it showing in the Discord at all?
Yep.
Junie, what are you doing?
Alright, Aaron got a 6. That's... Oh no.
This is a good sign.
This is a good sign, he says. I don't currently see the dice that you rolled, Siege.
It's in
I'll
the
just.
D&D Beyond chat. It didn't send to
And it's sent to the
the
Discord,
Discord.
which is fine. Yep, both got a
First
6.
time he's getting big, might be preggo. Come here, baby fuzz. Look at baby fuzz. Oh, she doesn't like the roll.
Cat might be
Ooh, you're
pregnant.
gonna roll.
Junie.
I know.
Well,
You are
her
feeling a little
belly is getting a little
big
bit
there.
big.
Ooh, here,
I got an
lay
8.
down.
Oh no.
When the DM wants everyone to see something, but we just can't roll high enough.
I mean, either way, I'm sending it in, I guess. So this little mechanical little golem kind of just wanders in to this hallway. You see it get you see this. Well, you can't really see. You hear the metal kind of clack and clink, and then you see the head roll out from the tunnel. But
Hmm.
you see the sparks light up. You see this giant monster, and you see like an army behind it, past the tunnel.
So is it? Are you saying it's a army of robots behind that robot that just came out, or are you saying it's a bunch of monsters behind that robot
It's
that
it's
just
a
came out?
it's a bunch of monsters that. So the robot got picked up by the monster and it got exploded, which also killed the giant one. However, but there is an army behind the where the giant monster was.
Is anybody else joining?
We might see more people join later.
Hmm.
I was just curious.
And we know robot has murderous intent with the army behind it? Question mark.
The robot what?
Has murderous intent as it comes out of that hallway, or no?
No, you just saw the head just roll. The head just kind of rolled towards us,
45.
Hmm.
and that robot was on our side.
Oh, okay, that makes more
It
sense.
was one of the cargo robots I was bringing in the supplies. I should have been more specific on that.
Hmm. Hallway doesn't look too
Nathan!
big, but you said it's a bunch of big monsters, so
I
we
Let me
will.
haven't
grab
started
my
the encounter
soda.
yet,
I need
so
to
is it
Junie.
alright if Yano casts mage armor?
I don't mind
I
if he
gotta get
does.
Junie. She's over here.
Yippee. And
Be careful with her. She might have
let's
babies.
see.
I have to shut the door because of the cat. I don't want to, but I have to.
So in
I,
room
I can take my soda again.
in room 4 to 5, there's
Nathan,
like
thank you.
about I want to say 50 or so enemies in there.
Are you using the roll 20 account right now?
I'm currently in there because I want to make sure I get an idea of the map before I say what's happening. I don't have access to it,
It's
so
you
I
will.
can't update it as we go.
Hmm. Thinking.
You can turn that one purple. Go. Like one
I,
purple.
I will admit, it will be a death trap for our team to go in there as how many there are.
How big is this corridor that they're coming out of?
I want to say it's kind of narrowish. It's not there's not many room to sit there and dodge,
Hmm.
especially since we'll pretty much be like right in kind of the I can just circle it. I'll message him later. Kind of like right here. But there are
Yes.
enemies inside of it. Inside the corridor, but there is more in the little fortified room.
It's hard to decide what to want to do, since we don't have our no. Well, I guess everyone technically is still here, but usually the
Nope.
frontliners are the ones that kind of need to step forward.
Yeah, and we don't have our frontliners right now, other
Hmm.
than one person who's currently here. But
Not
Hello.
yeah introduced. I'm guessing.
oh no, he would have. He well, yeah, he kind of isn't introduced yet. He most likely will be teleported right now. So what's on?
So
Computer being weird.
I think the only move I can really do here
What the fuck?
is probably cast Storm Sphere
Okay.
and cast it kind of as a and try to have the radius of the circle be
There you go.
at the door of us, so it's not touching us, but try to have it as deep as I can
Okay.
try to put it.
So Siege, you also just got teleported in here, pretty much. Do you want to examine
Mm.
your surroundings?
Um, I feel like being teleported in, I kind of just got thrown into things,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't really would have time to look at my surroundings and get the feel for it.
Okay. Well, you're not in combat at the moment. You kind of got teleported next to the rest of the team.
Okay, which would make sense. I guess I'll check my surroundings. Just do check your surroundings.
Okay. So you check your surroundings and you pretty much can see everybody kind of there. You see some bodies on the ground. You can hear some noise coming back in one of the back corridors or in the back
Okay,
room, kind of where you can kind of clearly know that people have walked through there already.
like where people have been, where people haven't been, kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
You can also see some rotten troll bodies on the ground.
been there for a minute.
However, um, I want actually I can roll for two people as well. I want you two to roll for perception. I know you don't know how to roll for perception, so I want you to do is go to your because I know you're in the app. You go to you click on the abilities, saves, and senses. You click on skills. Perception should be like in the P area or in the P's. want you to roll for that.
Ability saves and
Um,
senses. Okay.
Aaron. Aaron. You might not be worse than me,
Where do
though.
I go next, Noah?
Did you go to skills?
Oh, skill.
So click on skills, and it
Okay.
should be at the bottom.
Which one am I looking for?
Perception. Oh, at least I got 13.
Perception. I don't have perception.
all your skills are named in alphabetical
Alphabetical
order, by the
order,
way, if
yeah.
that helps you find it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing perception.
Did you click on ability, saves, and senses? Like,
Yes.
okay. And you go to
I
skills.
see investigation, intimidation, insight, history, deception, athletics, arcana,
You should be able to
animal
scroll down.
handling, and acrobatics.
You should be able to scroll
That's
down.
the entire list.
That's your entire list.
My last thing is investigation.
Okay, now I have to investigate this.
Hmm.
No, I see it.
You see it, I don't.
Oh, you can also just swipe your finger, and it'll go to your skills.
Oh. Okay,
Uh, uh,
that's actions. I'm not seeing it on my end.
so if you're in actions, swipe right.
I'm in skills.
Yes. So move. So scroll it down. Perception
I
should
did.
be above nature or under nature. It's between performance and nature.
No, should I just come in there and show you what I'm seeing?
That works.
Okay, give me a sec. Yes. You might want to mute your mic. I'm coming in. I don't mean to ruin the immersion, but so skills. I don't see it.
Ow,
Ow, motherfucker. Okay.
I found it for him. He wasn't looking in the right
Uh,
spot.
it was on the side and I didn't see it.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I'm such a
Oh
noob. I
my god.
apologize.
Oh no,
What
you're
did I
fine.
roll?
Oh, I'm so glad at least
What?
I got it. But anyway, this is
Oh,
gonna be anyone knowledge. You you can clearly I actually can clearly hear people walking behind us. However, you hear this thud with a shield in the ground.
okay.
So one of the people walk up to you, Aaron, and they grab your shoulder kind of a little tight,
Hmm.
and they are going to sit there and stare at you for a second.
I'm still holding concentration on that storm sphere I cast in that hallway.
Okay.
Um, it's like let me think. What do they look like, if I may ask?
Since
What
you
is their vibe?
their vibe
Oh,
is more it's not bad intention, but still pretty iffy, if you
can I
want to
roll
say.
insight to check?
Yep, you can roll an insight.
Yay, a skill I'm actually semi decent at. Yippee.
Damn. So you can get more on them. They're kind of more like a guarded, but more of a protective vibe, but still a little iffy on if they should trust you, but they know you're there, kind of in a good way.
Mm, yeah.
I have no idea.
Do they look strong as though they you said guarded and they're in a good way? Do they
Yes,
look like they're physically strong?
physically strong. You can see their armor and their shield a little bit. They
Okay.
are very physically strong.
You know protocol, buddy. Get in the front. Just stay out of the sphere.
Just pushes him to the front. So instead of listening to you, he kind of shakes you.
Like, what do you mean? Like, he just like,
Literally starts shaking you, like trying to get you out off concentration.
okay. Uh, hmm. Okay, but we did see the monsters coming down that hallway, correct?
Yes, you did, and
Hey, did the code work on my end?
they will be rushing. However,
Did the code work for me?
this is something that we can do at a later date if we have to.
Oh, you don't want to fight right now. Okay, we don't want to encounter the encounter.
Oh, we can encounter the encounter. That's up to pretty much everyone if you want.
Uh, yeah, let's do a little RP before we get in. Ah, but shit, that's my damn 4th level spell slot. No. Okay, Yana's gonna drop the concentration, I guess, and kind of follow Zach. Okay, what the fuck do you want, dude?
Straight up, what the fuck do you want? So as you say that, he kind of. Actually, I'm gonna roll. I might have to roll for him to hit.
Oh, also, as I say that, can as he drops the concentration, can he at least cast like one? Because with the storm sphere, oh my god, can I see my spell? As bonus action, on each of the end of the turn, you can cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the center of the sphere towards one creature you choose within 60 feet of the center. And I kind of just want to crack a lightning as he drops it to show like what the fuck. Not as like to hurt someone, but just to be like, why are you bothering me?
It kind of misses a little.
Yeah.
So he sits there, and you can hear this like rough kind of sigh, like deep sigh. He's like, "You really want to get into that fight?"
I'm just trying to stay defensive here. They're coming at us. Though we did kind of enter their territory, but I don't think things look so good down here.
Technically, they entered our territory.
Well, fair lie, I guess. So why are you stopping us then?
I'm stopping you because look at it. There's a bunch in there. You have a little team here. You aren't skilled warriors either.
I can get out of here. I'm not sure about the others, but I'm fine.
I love how you say that as I'm about to roll Kira to hit for a second. And we know how that goes.
Oh, let's see.
Bitch hits a 14. He hits something for once.
Maybe he just shouldn't touch his own dice.
Maybe. So, as you two are talking, Kira fires an arrow straight past you, kind of ignites, and hits something in the head. But you hear crawling on the walls.
Oh, shit.
And the walls kind of crumble, so that whole corridor opens up more, leading into more things coming straight at us.
I knew I shouldn't have dropped it. Is it like a whole horde that's like...
Oh, it's a horde.
Seems to be on... Oh.
Like, there's a fucking armada in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
How big is this corridor, if I may ask?
I want to say... about... just opened up, so I want to say got 5 feet longer or wider.
Ooh. I mean, honestly, if Yeno were to see that, he would be to run, but I don't think Yeno is kind of the de facto leader of the group so far. It's kind of been relying on the Dragonborn, from what I remember.
honestly,
I don't remember names.
the current leader for attacking would be Cyrix, who's currently not here, ironically, but it's all good.
Hopefully we'll be here.
And a new guy just got teleported into the fucking room. We're all gonna die unless we don't run. That's my first thought, but I don't want to make that choice for everyone else.
Okay.
Unless.
So, are you saying this in dungeon, right? In session, in game?
I'm saying this on top of the table. Like, I don't know because I don't know the other players' decisions if they would want to run or not.
Right.
But Yano's like he doesn't think we're strong enough to take on this whole horde. But then again, some people just seem overpowered as shit. So it's hard for me to be like.
You saw what
Weigh
Frost
my options
did
here.
with only one attack.
Exactly. Yano
And
doesn't
she's
have
not
that,
even here.
have that kind of power. So
So as
his instinct is to instruct everyone to run as fast as they can out of the door.
all right. So Crow walks up. He's kind of looking at Yeno and then looks to the other guy, but then he kind of looks to the horde. For a split second, Yeno, you see Crow get grabbed and pulled past that horde and out my shoulder. You see a red light go through him and then vanish, and Crow falls to the ground.
Oh god.
Mind you, I'm gonna say this: Crow rolled a nat 1 last session at the end, so this is his outcome.
Damn, that's devious, dude.
Yeah, I didn't want to kill him off like this, but I told myself if it's higher than a 10, he lives. If it's lower than a 10, he's dead.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Fuck. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do here, other than run, because this sounds like an unbeatable situation.
You see pretty much the leader walk past all of those creatures, flinging Crow's body to the back wall behind him. And you can tell it's the leader. His cloak kind of drapes down. You can see his mask a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Are we about to get a monologue, or are we about to get fucking destroyed?
Maybe a bit of both at some point.
Do you want to try and attack this motherfucker?
No.
Then I think.
Yano wants to fucking tuck his tail behind him and get the fuck out of there.
Alright, so the knight that was grabbing your shoulder puts up his shield, kind of strikes into the ground as it kind of starts growing a little bit, and he looks to everybody and he's like, "Get the fuck out!"
Yes, sir. Yano's gonna kind of run over to Crow. How big is Crow again?
Crow.
He's a little archer, right?
Crow's not a little archer. He's kind of a normal average man. He's 5 feet. He does wear light armor, so he's not too heavy.
Yano's gonna yell at our knight of the group to come help him pick up Crow's body.
So the only knight that walks over kind of helps up, but there's another one that kind of falls to the ground and is just non-compliant with everybody.
Evacuation procedure, dude. Yano's trying to carry the body out.
Okay, Yano carries the body out.
Okay. Question: Do you want us to stay in the dungeon and fight, or do you want us to kind of back up?
Oh, this is up to you guys if you really want. But honestly, I kind of figured we would need an evacuation situation soon, so I kind of was getting this ready.
Okay. Yeah. Does everyone else in the group also run with Yano and kind of try to get out?
I'm gonna say they do, except for Siege since he's here.
I'm running.
You're gonna run?
Nobody left behind, man.
I mean, that one guard that fell, but he didn't have a name. He's fine.
That one person who fell who didn't have a name.
That one nameless, sad person.
So, as you're all getting through that door, you hear things screaming and dying. You also can see bright blue lights as a bolt of lightning kind of ricochets past everyone's head and then goes back.
Still not turning around.
So as y'all are leaving, there's someone back there fighting their life off.
Oh, he told us to run.
He told us to run. I don't give two shits.
I mean, I can care. I can care about somebody. But if you're gonna come in and be like, "Yo, you need to run now," it sounds like you already have an escape plan. I'm just saying. If you want to be a hero, be a hero.
If you want to die here, you can
Just
die
know you're
here.
probably gonna die trying.
Most likely.
Shit. Yana doesn't have a. Shit. Let me check my spells real quick. Did I prepare you revivify? And you said we don't need a diamond in order to revivify.
We don't at the moment. We are doing a new thing. If you actually want to run a history check, I can actually tell you.
Oh.
Because we're changing up Revivify for this session. I'm gonna say that does pass. So you would notice that diamonds have no effect in this region for reviving. Mainly the higher ups, so like the goddesses, would have effect on reviving, which we do know a couple. So in all fact, one of them could revive Crow, but that's if he hasn't fallen into down yet.
Okay. Mysterious much, but okay. Are we out of the dungeon by now? Or are we still running?
You're all out of the dungeon, except for one
Okay.
person who's trying to stop the creatures from flooding through the gate, which is now also been fortified.
Yana's gonna kind of throw Crow to the ground. He's gonna kind of rub his hands together. Yana does have shocking grasp. Okay. I thought it'd be a fun like flavor thing. So it kind of looks like he's preparing to cast shocking grasp, but then he casts revivify and kind of fucking does the whole stat thing to Crow. And it says, "You're gonna fucking live.
You're gonna.
You die when I tell you."
Damn, a little dominant much.
Not really. That's more of just being funny. But he's gonna be like, what would Yano say whenever he's like? I think Yano's just probably just like internally freaking out and be like, "Come on,
get the fuck up."
Yeah, fuck. Yano doesn't really pray to gods or anything. This is up to whoever's bro has devotion in that, I believe. So
I guess I'm rolling a D10.
Yeah,
really
Yano's
quick.
gonna also cast. So Yano is gonna cast Revivify. Where is it? I just had it. Wow, I already ate 3 spell slots.
Why does this motherfucker roll a nat 1 every time? At the moment, what the fuck? This bitch don't want to live. He's like done.
Shit. So it's like complete nothingness after Yano kind of like does the stat and cast Revivify on him. So Yano knows that the goddesses control who like can be revived.
Lives and dies.
Yes. Can he do a religion check to see who he kind of not needs to talk to per se, but needs to kind of be like, this follower of yours is dying. You need to help.
Well, you would also notice on the knight's armor that came in, who kind of
Mm-hmm.
shook you. You would have noticed on his hand,
Mm-hmm.
he has the same symbol that Crow does. So you would know that he's a follower of them.
Can I still use the religion
You
check while
can
asking?
too, yes.
Yippee! Yay! The one skill that I. Oh gosh.
Okay.
Let's see.
So with that, you kind of would know and also kind of wouldn't. You would know that Bugs was kind of freaking out over seeing something, because you were paying attention to that. But you would kind of little bit know that these knights hail from the center city of Nim. So,
Mm-hmm.
with that being said, you kind of have an idea who that goddess would be, which would be Harina, the goddess of space-time and creation.
Arena?
Harina.
Her arena. Okay. Shit. Would Yana be able to cast Revivify again, or Yana's? If he can't, then can I do something else? But I need to know if I can or not.
You can do whichever one you want.
It would be funny to cast Shocking Grasp again to see if this works compared to Revivify. It would be funny.
Go ahead. I'm all down for the funny.
All right. Do. Arena, cure his fucking soul and get him the fuck up as he kind of rubs his hands together and does a smaller bolt to kind of get him up.
Okay. So as you do that, you can also see straight through the hole as it went straight through his heart.
Oh, that's not gonna help then. I mean, shit. I mean, there's nothing I can really heal if he's already dead, correct? Or would I be able to heal his body while his soul is still out there?
I mean, you can still repair his body if it's still his soul is still out there, but you would kind of have to make sure his soul is still there. Because you can still revive him, it'll just take longer. It just depends if you want to carry a body with you.
It's somebody else, dude.
Damn. What's happening in the corridor, if I may ask? The one that everyone just left.
So what's happening there, and I will say, you would know that Crow's weapons are gone. So what's happening down there, a bunch of creatures are being murdered, one person's still down there. Siege, think of it like zombies. You got a horde after you. Your last person standing.
Yep.
This person's gonna go crazy, trying to survive. So they're still going while the
Fight
leader's down there. And they ain't taking...
You fight till your last breath.
And they ain't going down pretty easy. And Yenna would know this is one of the knights who was with that small team that came with Frost.
Mm-hmm.
This is the last person of that squad still alive in that dungeon, surviving.
Fuck. I want to tell everyone else to go down there and help them while like stays with Crow and tries to get him back up, because I feel like that's kind of what the whole purpose of what I made Yeno for, to kind of try to get everyone back up on their feet.
Yeah.
Uh, and since everyone's kind of cleared up back, and we can all have a plan. The thing is like Yeno isn't really made for fighting, so he really should not go down there or that far in unless everyone else is kind of
With him and
at
kind
the
of
entrance,
protect
with
him type
at
thing.
the entrance, kind of fending the horde back, keeping it contained, but not like going completely in. If you understand what I mean. Who's the fastest person on our team? If I would notice, can I make another insight check?
I would have to actually check that. 25 speed. 30.
It would be like probably a rogue. If we do we even have a rogue?
We have like 4 of them, and it's not a rogue. Sad, fucking shockingly enough.
Yeah. Whoever could, because I know there's a rogue ability where they could use their bonus action to dash,
Yeah.
meaning that they could, and then use their action to dash on top of that, so they can move super fast. But I'm not sure who would be able to do that.
Cyrix would be able to. Ava would be able to. Tomato's gone.
Mm-hmm.
The only person with the current speed who can get in there quick and actually do something would be Frost.
But who's the least powerful out of all those?
Honestly, Kirith would be.
Yeah, as Yano is like kind of trying to, I guess by now he's still like trying to go over Crow's body. Yano's gonna talk to Kirith and say, Kirith, go get some help. Go into town. Go get as many people as you can gather. We need people at this door right now.
You want to go back down there?
We need to keep this entrance sealed. We need to make sure they don't come up. That's what we need to do.
This would be a lot easier if we had her help, but alright. So he kind of just walks off.
Is he literally walking?
He's literally walking off, just going to get people's help.
Yano's gonna be
take the
yell
stone
and kind
and
of
I
like
throw
this.
it towards them.
You
Oh, yeah.
throw it. Okay.
I throw a stone. Do I
How
roll to
does
see if
Kirith
it hits
react?
him?
Yeah, roll. Just do an unarmed strike.
Do what?
So go into your actions.
Okay, so I go back over. Okay.
Unarmed strike. I want you to hit the middle one, where it says like 5 feet and then plus 10 or whatever.
Yep. It says 5 feet plus 6.
Okay, then push that,
Okay.
and then the little fist icon is gonna be your damage if it hits.
Seeing the fist icon. Oh, I roll plus 3.
That does not hit, so it misses. Oh, that's damage.
Oh, sorry. Oh. I just hit the hit. I rolled a 2 on the hit.
That's an
So
8.
it's 2 plus 6, an 8.
So that does hit.
How does he react?
So you kind of bonk it off his head. Just kind of looks at you.
Get a fucking pep in your step. We got somebody down. Don't stand there.
So as you say that, he kind of just starts running off more. Um,
Who's? I remember somebody saying that there was like somebody multi-classed into cleric, if I remember.
did they?
Did somebody do that, or did I make that up?
I am fact checking that. You're technically an artificer. We have a cleric. We have another cleric. I know that for a fact. They're a cleric rogue.
And I was guessing it was Frost, or who is it?
Um, the that would be Rosa, who's not here.
Echo.
She's
Light. One. Light.
Rosa left the dungeon.
Okay.
Rosa would be out of the dungeon, yes.
Oh shit. Uh, how's Crow's heart looking? Is it like completely destroyed, where it's like not even pumping blood? Where like
You can still
Even-
kind of see some blood being pumped, but it's not going well. Like it's dying.
his body's dying, so it looks like Yano's also gonna try to cast Healing Word at 3rd level to try to. But he's gonna, since he is kind of on top of Crow and he's shit. I guess I could just cast the spell instead. There's no advantage in healing, so there's no point.
So you kind of try to heal the heart as it kind of starts forming back together, but it stops a little bit. It's kind of almost there, but not there.
Hmm. Would Yano be able to like shit perform a medicine check to see what else he could do to kind of get it going, or would he have to cast more spells
You can
to kind of get Crow's body steady?
you can run a medical check.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. So you can clearly see that nothing else is needed other than the heart. Everything else is perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's just his heart that needs to be either replaced or fully healed.
All right. Yeah, I guess Yano's gonna cast another mass healing word. Damn, that's all mass healing word does at 3rd level.
So as you kind of start trying to fully heal it again, you see this little purple fox kind of slip into the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of a little distraction, if you will, or it might be an insight.
Telling me to roll an insight, correct?
Yep.
Dirty 20, baby.
So you would know that that fox went in there for a reason, and you can kind of see little smoky things kind of vanish and come back, kind of looping type of thing.
Mm-hmm. As Yano's like still on top of Crow, trying to get him to stabilize, Yano's gonna say, "Y'all guys need to go make sure does he know the knight's name that came to tell them to get out?
He would have saw it kind of marked in armor, so that would have been Maxwell.
Y'all guys need to get Sir Maxwell out of there and come straight back out. I don't. Just make sure he's okay and get him out. I'll be here at the entrance.
So two knights look at each other and bolt in.
Oh, they're not going to do anything.
So as that happens, you see one kind of crawl out, staring at you, about to jump you.
A knight?
A creature.
Block with my axe.
You can.
I don't remember what was that.
I would need you to go to your character and go to your action and roll for a hit for your axe.
A hit for my axe.
Roll the hit, yeah.
On it. +7, baby. How about a 23? How's that sound?
Damn. Roll that damage.
Roll up the damage. How about a 13?
Okay, so you do 13 damage to it. So as it attempted to jump at Yeno, you kind of just slash in half. All its blood and guts just pour out.
Thank you.
Not gonna let somebody who's not gonna let somebody get attacked who's trying to save a friend.
Friends, that's optimistic.
Better than calling me strangers.
So as that happens, you can kind of start seeing a little bit more. But before they could jump, you see a fireball hit them and start burning the top of the roof. As someone walks up and looks at you, then Crow, and then the siege.
Mm-hmm. You describe us this lovely person.
They are very lovely. You
Mhm.
you see their red hair. One side's covering their one of their eyes, while you can see flaming, kind of like yellowish, reddish eyes. She would kind of be a little bit similar to Frost in a way, just more fire. This would be the fire
Mhm.
goddess.
Excuse me?
So she kind of just looks at you or us three and just then looks straight to the door and is like, "What did you all do down there?"
Just got
You know, hit a few things hit us. Creatures came through a hallway, there's a horde coming for us. You know, it's like still kind of focusing on Crow. And some of us might die. As like he kind of like lifts his hands covered in I guess Crow's blood.
So she basically puts a hand on her face and she pretty much sighs and is just like, "So the time that I've been gone helping Frost, you all managed to piss off Vice Dungeon even more."
Yes,
I just got here.
he did. He just teleported in and then he left.
So she kind of puts her finger up and kind of points it to Siege and is like, "I wasn't talking to you, newbie."
I mean, by technicality, I would be a newbie as well.
Technicality, Yeno was there when she arrived.
Was he? He does not remember. I don't remember.
So she kind of just sits there, kind of moves her hands out as fire kind of spread up to her hands as she's getting ready to defend. Even the help siege defend.
Mhm.
Both those knights that went in drags Maxwell out, who's covered in blood. And they look
Yeah.
to Yeno and they're like, he's hurt, but there's another one down there.
What do you mean another one?
A young female who was Crow's disciple.
Potato? Oh wait. Do I know who this is?
Lady Alice is kind of a problem child. She joined not too long ago, but she's very much well known somewhat. I don't expect.
Is she still fighting, or is she down there bleeding out?
She's still fighting strong. Maxwell got.
Did y'all not tell her to leave too?
She won't listen to us. She only listens to him.
How conscious is Maxwell right now?
Maxwell's not conscious. He might be also a little drunk.
Great. They send a drunk to come save us.
I mean, to be fair, Mister, he does fight better when he's drunk.
Shit. Is gonna kind of take out his water skin if he has one. I'm guessing he would.
He would. I'm pretty sure.
He's gonna kind of take a big gulp of it. And he's gonna kind of spit out into Maxwell's face
Oh my god.
to try to like wake him up and like get him like pumping.
So the two knights literally,
Fucking water.
they literally let go of his arms as you spit at him. Fucking Maxwell gets up, grabs you by your throat a little bit, and is just staring at you.
Is he like fully holding him up?
He's fully holding you. He's got you by your
Kinda hot.
throat. Kinda hot, he says.
No, Yana would not say that. Yana would not say that. If you want your little disciple to be alive, get her the fuck out of there.
My disciple.
Baby.
Right, it's his. I'm
Can you
kind of
brush your hair?
confused.
You mean little Alice, right?
I mean, is there anyone else I could mean?
That ain't mine, that's Dead Crow over there.
Oh, shit. I might have been confused there.
Little bit, buddy. Might as well just lock her in there then. She won't live long.
I mean, my reasoning is, why would she not come with us if we had Chris' body with us taking out? Like, she's kind of fighting in vain, other than like going for revenge.
Well, she believes that souls are still where they died.
And where's that soul gonna go once this body is disintegrated?
I don't know. She's been testing weird stuff. Hell, she even captured a soul in a bottle.
Fun. I don't know how Yana's gonna really save her if that's what we're kind of setting up here. Unless like Yana can get Crow back on his feet, but everything he's been trying is not working.
What if I said I had a heart in my bag?
If you had a heart in your back, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Hey, Norsemen have bags of tricks, okay?
Fair. So what, you pull out a magic card with a heart?
Sure.
Oh Jesus, he's actually going with it.
Is it like just a heart that's like beating in his hand as he pulls out, or is it like in a jar with like liquids?
Sure, Siege, what is
It's a
it?
preserved heart.
It's a preserved heart?
It's a preserved heart. Preserved heart in case of need.
Why should the prepared one? Is this even useful?
You
Is it
better
a
be
foam heart
prepared
that you
than to not be
switch?
prepared.
Is this common in this world? Because I feel like Yana would know about this if it is.
I guess it is common. I'm honestly not too sure at the moment because I'm just winging it.
I'm trying to be involved.
Okay, because like if Yano needs to do fucking heart surgery right now to fucking replace his heart, I guess we could roll for medicine check. But he needs to know if his heart is real or not first and usable
I'm pretty sure it's
It's real.
usable.
and has the same blood type.
Roll for it.
Oh, you can check that. What is his blood type?
His blood type would be AB.
Funny enough, I think that's what the tag said when I got
Damn, I am rolling not that well tonight. What's the prognosis, Doc?
So you're able to do it. You're able to pull off the surgery, but it's gonna take a little bit.
Um,
I guess I stand in the friend.
like he knows it could happen,
It
but
could
we just
happen, yeah. He would know.
do we still have like a spare soldier around?
Yeah.
Or I guess the two that just came out of the fight, right?
Yeah, you would have them.
Yano's gonna hold out his hand for the heart, and he's gonna tell the soldiers to carry Crow to a building, to the closest building that has a table that he can use. So he's away from the doorway.
So you take him to the inn, which is the closest building.
Is it packed right now?
It's not packed. It's completely emptied because this whole district was cleared, so that way the knights can get people out if they needed.
All right. I guess before Yana leaves for there, he's gonna talk to the rest of the group and tell them to kind of be on guard until help arrives, or more help arrives, since I guess Fire Lady's here now. What'd you say her name was? Because please tell me it's Fire Lady, because that'd be so funny with Frost's name.
That's her nickname, is Fire Lady.
I keep it on an alternate shape.
Her name though is Flare.
I wasn't that far off, I guess. Okay. Guess I'll see you in the next
look at
Pixar
this
film.
cat.
Goodbye.
Look at the little tools. It's so cool.
I've been talking the whole time. I'll let you take the floor, by the way. Before, I guess we're gonna do heart surgery now.
Yep. So now we're gonna sit here for a minute at the dungeon entrance. This is up to Siege now. He's gonna lead either he can lead a strike team in or he can defend outside.
I'm gonna defend outside. What's the point of going in if somebody's fighting and they're too stubborn? I'm gonna defend outside and make sure that the surgery goes okay.
Okay. So you can kind of hear footsteps where a bunch of people kind of help to kind of sit there and make sure the door stays closed. While that happens, there is a little bit of black goo seeping through the ground.
That's not good.
Now, I will say in the commotion,
What's that?
we did lose the leader of the Dark Order in the commotion. As she slipped away, things got worse in the dungeon. With that being said, the black goo seeping under kind of starts to grab at the door, kind of trying to pull it down.
Like it's trying to close it?
Like it's trying to suck the door into the
Uh,
ground and just completely open it.
Uh, that's a difficult situation to figure out how to stop.
Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
Eat it, eat it.
I am not eating it. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
What's the rest of our party doing, if I may ask? Like, if their players aren't here and they're idle.
Um, currently they would all be kind of scattered and Cyrix would be kind of making sure everyone's okay. Ava's kind of trying to make sure she doesn't get burned alive. Frost has been taken somewhere to save so she would recover. Kira got some help and he's now here.
Bugs.
Bugs currently would be with the group, probably freaking out knowing her personality.
I'm supposed she's not trying to fucking. Well, I guess like if Summer is here, she'd be trying to fucking cave in the door with fucking
She would most
bombs.
likely attempt to blow the damn door open. Honestly.
I don't know, man. This is a hard situation to not have your whole party at right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, it is. And I just got here. I don't know what I'm doing.
So in turn, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, how what I guess we wouldn't know the progress on like whoever we sent to go get help would be.
Not really.
He can wait.
So another knight walks into. Well, everyone else is defending and they're doing that defending. As the black goo kind of seeps in, kind of grabbing at it, a little bit of it freezes over as Frost is kind of just sitting at a bench. So it's not gonna get anywhere. So cutting to the surgery really quick, a knight walks in and grabs Yeno and is like, "Why don't we take it to the capital?"
Would Yeno be confident that there's enough time to make it there?
There would be. And he would be very confident with it. If you want him to be.
I don't want Yeno to like split from the party. That's like my thing.
As that knight says that, they give you a note and run over to the rest of the group, looks at them, and is like, "We're leaving the city. You all need to come with. Whoever's down there can survive."
What does the note say?
So the note is basically information on where to go to board, so you can leave for the capital.
I don't think Yeno's strong enough to hold a person. I gotta be honest. That's why he was ordering the knights around to do it.
So you ordered the knights to do it? The two that's with you?
Huh?
Are you gonna order the two knights that are with you to do it?
Unless the whole party is gonna go to the capital, I don't want Yeno to fucking go to the capital yet, because unless everyone's gonna go there, siege.
Yes.
This is on you, brother.
I guess like since Siege is with the group right now, he's kind of the de facto leader since he's the only one here right now. Are you gonna stay guarding the door?
Or do you want to flee to the capital?
How close is the surgery to being done? Do you know?
He hasn't started yet. He's deciding whether to go to the capital or not. But it could take like a couple hours.
And it would be safe for
It
all the
would
troops.
probably be safer at the Capitol than it would be at the door, or you could easily get attacked.
Who's
So I would
it,
say go to the Capitol.
Ava's player
Uh,
is
huh?
wait, okay.
Uh, you know
Ava's
So
what? Take
Ava
control.
is down in the bunker, right? She's the one fighting, right?
she's not down in the bunker. She's currently up with everybody else, trying to make sure she doesn't get burned alive.
Okay.
The person down in the dungeon is a knight.
Oh, it's on a player character?
It's not a player character.
Okay, that frees up a lot of things. But also,
None of the knights
if
are
I
none of the knights are player characters other than Crow. And you can go ahead, Aaron.
yeah. Yeah, agree with that statement. Oh, okay, nice. Hmm. If yeah, if Siege wants to go to the capital, then Yena is also gonna take
get my head back.
yeah, then Yena's gonna take Crow to the capital with him as well.
Okay.
Okay. Do you think I can have
All right,
size pizza? Yeah, give me a second.
things are moving
Okay,
fast.
sorry. Yeah. Can you possibly reach me a Pepsi? Well,
If that's gonna be the case, then that most likely would happen. The city won't get any damage. Not that much, anyway. It's already been damaged enough, to be honest.
Has everyone already evacuated at this point?
Everyone
Like, have the guards told everyone to evacuate?
the knights came in and they made sure everyone got out. So they've been evacuated since everybody's been in the dungeon.
just say
Right.
if not, they need to.
And everyone will be compensated for their losses in the city.
Well, I guess unless we have any bumps in the road to the capital, that's your cue, I guess.
So, does Mr. Siege want to flee from the crime scene?
I'll be back. Hold up, I have to go check on something.
Crime scene?
The dungeon door.
Oh, whatever's safest for the party, I would say go to the Capitol.
Okay. So with that being said, you don't care about the other person in the dungeon.
If they can hold their own and come out strong, then I have faith in them.
Okay. I want you to roll a perception. Since you're the only person out here right now.
Give me just a sec. I'm trying to get Kinsley's head attached. She's almost done, by the way, already.
Yippee!
She has her limbs and everything except perception.
Perception.
So I just click on it, right?
Yep.
The +2 or the +4?
I'm assuming the plus.
Oh, the +2. My bad. Rolling. I got 4. So I got 6.
That's better than nothing. I'm going to roll this really quick and see if I can. I got 9. That's depressing. So us two, can see a person on top of the dungeon holding this glowing little orb.
Okay.
As that happens, the dungeon also kind of starts to collapse. Like it starts caving in. That black
Oh,
goo starts sucking in the door even more. As it does, it takes it, and you can see these creatures go, instead of coming out of the dungeon, going into the hole. Or no, to the little
okay.
ooze. So as that happens, you see the other person just sitting there covered in black blood and organs and other shit. You can also, we can also clearly see them get grabbed and pinned to the wall.
What's next here?
So as everyone other than you and me, Siege, is evacuating, this person just got pinned
Mm-hmm.
to the wall of the stairs.
Oof.
I can actually roll this really quick. Because this would technically be my turn. Damn, that's actually going to hit for once. So I'm going to hit with
I
that.
need to roll too.
You can roll an attack if you want.
I should do a range attack on it.
That's what I'm doing, yep.
How's a 29 sound?
Damn. Almost a nat 20. So, we both shoot arrows into this person. Also, I want you to roll for damage.
Okay, rolling.
That's not damage, buddy. There's a different button there. There's a
What's damage?
That's to hit. There's a different option with like a bullet going through something. There you go.
Oh, okay. Click on it. I got 10.
So we did 16 damage completely. So we both aim our bows and we quick fire it. It hits the person, dropping Alice, and they kind of grab their cloak a little bit, trying to cover themselves a little bit, trying to
Hide
stop more,
themselves.
trying to hide themselves to stop more arrow fire. But you see this red kind of shimmer come from their weapon as they kind of back up to a wall and go through it, pretty much. Going through the black ooze that was on the wall from other creatures. So, as Alice runs out, we kind of get on a newly found vehicle made by Lucy, which is a steamship. More kind of closed up than a normal airship. And it will be a little bit faster to get to the capital. So we're all on this little ship now. And we go. What do you want to do, Siege?
What are the options?
Because you can check on, see if you can see how the surgery is going. Or you can have a look around.
I guess I'll check on Yeno.
Okay. Well, that's the case. We're gonna switch to you now while you're in heart surgery
Mm-hmm.
before we come in there.
Mm-hmm. All right. We doing a skill contest? What's the haps?
What's the haps? Well, currently you're on the steam ship. I want you to either actually don't know what you should be rolling other than maybe it's not arcane. Arcane wouldn't do anything here. Other than medicine, I don't know. Actually, yeah, medicine could stabilize a dying companion or diagnose an
Mm-hmm.
illness.
He could also have a medicine kit on him, but I guess that's yeah. Oh my god! Oh my god! My rolls! My
Oh,
rolls today.
I don't think this man's gonna make it. Oh God.
This is a series of just unfortunate rolls. I'm so sorry, Crow.
Poor Crow is just probably staring above his body as Yeto just cut something on accident. He's like, "What are you doing?" So as they're doing that, we walk in. We're just staring at you doing surgery.
Oh shit! When did you become the obsession?
Okay. Will he last for 10 minutes?
He will last for 10 minutes.
Okay. Good, because Yena's gonna do Prayer of Healing at 4th level. Oh no. Okay.
Okay.
To try to kind of backtrack his mistake. Also, I do want to say I forgot to say this earlier, but because of my arcane acolyte trait from my class, that the subclass that I'm doing, I should also have this from the cleric class, and I'll send it to you right now if I can remember your thing. So, would it have to be cleric levels since I'm stealing from the cleric class, or can it be the? Can I add Yeto's wizard levels that he has?
You can add Yeno's wizard level.
Okay. Wait, that is the wrong thing that I sent you. Oh, wait, actually, no, this isn't the right thing I sent you. It's
So-
actually presenting.
So Siege, while he's sitting there preparing this, what are you thinking? What are you gonna do?
High stress situation, bro.
Yeah, what's the situation?
You're just gonna watch. You're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, can't do much else.
Hmm. I
I
mean,
don't do surgery stuff.
Okay. And yes, you can. I am sure you can do
Actually,
what you said. Unless you had different
Frost isn't
plans.
on the ship, right? She's like completely somewhere else.
She is on the ship. Oh, I think I know what you want.
Yes, I'm trying to get Frost to freaking get in here
Okay,
because
so
he needs a help action right now. He needs somebody to give him advantage on a roll. Fucking get hit.
so she walks in. She hands both mine and Siege's as his child, and she walks over to you.
No comment. Anyway, we have a dying crow over here.
Just no comment.
Yena literally like kind of says that as she does that. Also, you probably shouldn't have a baby in a room that you're kind of operating in right now. So Siege, please take those out right now.
What?
Bro, you're literally holding a fucking infant in your hand now.
Where'd you get the infant? I'm confused.
The woman walked in and gave you an infant.
It's your child now. Be grateful. You must feed it.
Alright, this child is gonna be a brand new Viking. Let's go.
Flat out just about to steal the
Let's
baby.
party.
All right.
Party time. Let's teach a baby how to use a battle axe.
I'm guessing Yano and Frost are kind of having a conversation back and forth on how to get him stabilized
Yes.
and get the. So can I roll medicine with advantage now that she's here?
Yes, you can roll medicine with advantage.
Does my last roll count?
Your
Or
last roll does count.
okay, so this roll has to be. Oh.
Damn.
Oh my
I-
god,
What do you
my
roll?
dice. My dice don't want him to live.
I'm going to also do
Override.
one of her freezing spells in a low setting. That way, that will work. Okay. So she, as you kind of mess up a little bit, she kind of stops you, kind of freezes over the damage. To kind of help stabilize it. Your rolls really don't want him to live. So jeez.
Okay. Yana's gonna kind of get whatever he was using. I guess he had a scalpel or some shit because he was cutting away at him. He's gonna kind of put it down. He tells Frost to. He'll live for a couple hours, but he's not stabilized. I need to go wash up right now, and then I'll be right back. As like Yana's like hands are kind of shaking because I guess that's like he's performing so badly right now, and he's gonna kind of like hand the torch to Froster for a minute as he's gonna go wash up and clean up, and then he's gonna come back to the operating room.
Okay.
All right, and I already cast prayer healing at 4th level.
So before you walk into the room, you can hear her talking to herself or to someone else.
Excuse me? Can you say that again?
So before you walk into the room again, you hear her talking to herself or someone else. Like she's having a conversation with someone. Not in the room.
Not. She left the room.
No, she's in the room.
Well, honestly, Yano's like. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about listening in. He's like, there is somebody dying on the
There's
table right
someone
now.
just died,
He's
I
like,
don't
he
care.
doesn't. He does not care about listening in on a conversation or interrupting someone. As soon as he's like back and ready to get back to work, he just barges back in. What does he see?
So as you barge back in, you see these purplish chains kind of chaining his heart, kind of squeezing it.
Uh-huh.
And you can kind of see a bit of purple smoke coming out as Frost kind of puts her hands up, kind of just trying to step back and let whatever's happening happen.
This is something bad.
Should I just go?
You're right. This is something bad.
Are you sure it's something bad?
I don't.
Uh,
I would question them.
does it? How?
Like, what's going on?
Okay. Yeah. I guess Yano's gonna. I only have 1/3 level spell slot yet, and I already used my 4th level spells. So Yano, does it? It looks like magic, right? It looks like straight up magic is
It is
happening,
straight
right?
up magic.
Yano is gonna cast counter spell and uses the last 3rd level spell slot
Oh.
and try to. Well, okay. Oh shit. I probably. Is there a way I can walk that back real quick?
I would question what's going on
You what-
before doing anything.
Yeah.
I don't see the roll, so you can walk that back. You can kind of
Okay.
grab the stick. You can kind of push it back. Like, nope, wait, I want to take a second.
Okay. Yano's. Can Yano make an insight check and ask Frost if she did anything or what the fuck is happening?
Yes, you can.
Oh. 12. What does Yano know? What does Yano know to be true? And what
So
is Frost to say?
Frost says she basically looks at you with a shocked face and is like, "Oh, you're back. Um, I did not do this. This just started happening."
Uh, well, if you didn't do this, and clearly purple smoke. Fuck. And what are the vibes are getting at with the insight check of 12?
The
Or would he have
vibes
to make a perception?
you're getting.
Actually, let me do an arcane check.
Okay.
Let know what's happening with an arcane check. Natural 20, baby.
Wow.
27.
So with that being said, so you studied a lot of magic. You would know that this is not any magic that anyone can get their hands on. This is obviously a higher set of magic power that you kind of wouldn't a little bit know, but you would know from what you've heard rumors about and other things about certain people, like the goddesses, is this purple smoke comes from the capital city of Nim and from one of the divine. So you would
Okay.
kind of a little bit know about that, but you wouldn't have seen it or heard it in person.
That's a rock, man.
Does Yano know it's good?
Yano
Is it helping? Is it helping the
would
situation?
not know if it's bad or good, but currently it's working.
Ah, shit. Divine intervention. The one thing Yano dislikes. Ah, shit.
You could do it and possibly kill Crow or possibly save him.
As much as like Yano has his beliefs about gods and such, he cares about saving people more than he letting people live more than he does kind of fostering his beliefs. But Yano's gonna take it with a sigh of defeat, and he's just gonna kind of watch the process and make sure
Okay.
everything is going right as the spell continues.
So as you're letting this happen, and this is going on, you kind of feel something kind of rub against you, and then not there, as the chains kind of tighten and slowly heal the heart more and more.
I guess Yano has his spell book out and is kind of writing what's happening in like full detail.
Frost just looks at you and she's like, "You're really writing this down?"
When you see divine magic, what do? Are you just gonna watch the miracle happen and not understand it, or are you gonna try to figure it out yourself?
She kind of sighs and is like, "I could always show you what I can do too."
Ill, as he continues writing.
So she kind of just walks over, she kind of makes a little ice ball, kind of sets it on his chest, kind of starts to melt in, kind of freezing part of it.
Mm-hmm.
As that's happening, you see a purple spike actually form and strike through the ice and kind of grow a little bit.
Oh. Okay, so it's healing him, but okay, is it like sticking out of his body
It's sticking out of his body, yes.
as though like it ruptured through him, correct? Or did it kind of grow through his skin, grow on top of his
It
skin?
kind of ruptured through him a little bit.
Oh, he kind of looks up to Frosta and he's like, I'm unsure if his vessel is if somebody's trying to take over his vessel and trying to heal his body because of that, or if they're just being protective.
Frost looks at him and she's like, both.
cut the scribbles down a little bit more, adding on.
So
I mean,
she kind of just is like, so you're just gonna write everything I say down too?
no. Who says I'm writing what you say? He kind of closes his book and puts it down. um, shit. Is there a way that Yeno could cast counterspell in a way where he's able to not disrupt the healing magic that's going on,
Mm-hmm.
but kind of disable the negative effects that are going on?
You can.
Could he do that with an arcane check?
I would need at least a 15
You should bring a
or higher.
All right. Yana's unsure about this, but we'll see. And that's his last spell slot. That is a 12.
That's so instead of trying to combat the negative, you start combating the positive.
Damn. What? Why? Pro?
Oh my god. So Frost kind of looks at you and is like,
I'm
"Are you
looking at-
trying to get yourself killed?"
Not really. I'm just a little bit curious.
What did you say, Siege?
Oops. Sure.
There's a rabbit all by himself in the bar. Hold up. Okay, so she
Also,
ca-
is there a way we can take a quick break, Chris? I can't really need to use the restroom.
correct. This eye is completely useless now.
Okay. I guess Yana is gonna take 10 minutes to tend to his body and cast prayer of healing at 2nd level and try to tend to his eye socket. Let's see if this backfires, because Yana has not casted a spell onto him since chain.
So as you attempt to tend to the eye socket, something jumps out at you and tries to bite you. I need you to roll dexterity. Or
Yippee.
athletics. One of the two, whichever you want.
Dexterity or athletics.
Oh my god, no!
So as you try and move out of the way, you get completely bit by this purple little fox that you saw go into the dungeon.
Oh, fuck. Fuck me. Fuck Yano. Yano's getting it rough tonight. I mean, not as rough as Crow, I guess, since he's the one dying on the table, but... Yano's gonna fucking let out a fucking a shriek. He's gonna be fucking yelling, trying to get people to come into the fucking room.
He's gonna scream.
He's gonna scream and try to get the fox that bit him off his arm.
Okay.
What does he have to roll for that?
Nothing. I want Siege to roll for perception. See if he's blinded by the baby.
You said perception?
Perception. For
13.
you. And a 6 for me. I ain't doing shit. So, Siege, you clearly hear this. You clearly hear, scream for help.
I run to the door.
So, the door would be locked by one of the chains. You can attempt to bash it open if you want.
What do I roll?
Roll for a strength check. So click on.
Unarmed strike?
Yeah, actually, just do an unarmed strike. That'd work.
So the damage or hit?
Do hit. It's a door. I think it's gonna hit. Yeah, that fucking
A
hits.
24. Yes, it is.
So you clearly bashed through the door while you can see Yeno bleeding from his arm because of a fox that just bit him and is still currently dangling from his arm.
It's not a very friendly furry.
You can choose what you want to do.
I'll pull the damn thing off and bandage his arm.
Okay, then I want you to roll for animal handling.
Mm. I swear to God, if Yana dies because of rabies,
18, bitch!
You managed to get the fox off. I need you to roll medicine now to see if you can fix his wound.
How's the 16 sound?
My
where
God!
were these rolls? Whenever I was trying to fucking save Crow.
So you clearly bandaged this motherfucker and got the fox off of him, and you did it with
You're welcome.
ease. As the fox is in your hand, it kind of just growls a little bit at you know.
Oh. Yeah, no, it doesn't like you.
So it's only growling at me.
Yep.
Yano is gonna step back it. Oh. He's gonna kind of like lay against the fucking door opposite, lay in the wall and kind of fucking just like, he's not passing out. He's giving up, or not giving up.
Just questioning everything right now.
Yes.
I want you to roll a custom roll, a d10, to see if you get rabies or not.
Oh please no.
Me?
No, you know.
Okay.
Oh.
On that one! You know,
Why did I make that joke?
you have rabies now.
Can I roll to cure him?
You can roll medicine to try and cure him.
Rolling! I got a 22.
There's no way. There's no way.
Your rabies is gone now. Siege, describe how
You're
you got.
welcome!
Siege, describe how you got rid of the rabies.
He sucks the rabies out of fucking his hand.
No, fuck! No. I give you an herb that is naturally taking rabies in the ass.
You want him to suck your arm?
I'm joking.
No, man.
These rolls, these dice are unfair,
Little
man.
kinky. And this is my first my first session.
Literally. So you gave him the herb that cures rabies from the bite. The fox kind of just still glares and growling. Just very upset with him.
Oh please, what the
Someone
fuck
light
do
that
you
up.
want? As he's kind of chowing down, I guess, on the herb
So as
and trying to
you,
clean his wound.
as you say that, what of the chains turn into a spike and literally launch at you?
Yeah, that was wrong.
You can roll for athletic or dexterity. I swear to God, this hits you.
I'll bring them up after.
I'll play
Power's not
doctor.
supposed to break. So it does not
Honestly,
hit
do I
you.
take any damage from the bite? Because
You
I guess I would.
would have taken like 5 points of damage at least. Rabies wouldn't have done anything since it got quickly cured.
Okay. The nat 1 versus nat 20 just averaged out, I guess.
So, as this is happening, Crow kind of starts kind of moving slightly, at least his arm does.
Mm-hmm.
So the fox tries to wiggle its way out of Siege's hands.
Do I roll to stop it?
Yep. You can roll
What do I
animal
roll?
handling.
Which one?
Animal handling again.
You're someone coming out. Oh my god!
Damn.
Someone is 17!
So you're just sitting there holding the fox while it's trying to get out, and it just ain't going well for the fox.
Fox really does not know people, does it? Who kicked the puppy? Heard that.
So, as all this happening, Yeno's gonna remember this one. Kirith walks in the room twiddling his arrow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep, I said it again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's all
And
right.
he just stares at everyone, just very confused on what's happening. What happened to your arm? He looks at Yeno.
Yano just points to the fox. He doesn't even say anything. He's just defeated, sitting down next to the wall on the floor.
You're letting a measly little fox take you? What is that herb that you're eating?
We have an elf meat.
What? I feel like Yano would know. Would I have to make a roll for that if Yano knows?
Yeah, you would probably know, honestly. You're more precise in medical.
Yeah, my whole build around medical, and yet I'm being taken care of by somebody because they're getting higher rolls.
So, you would definitely know what it is.
Yano just like says whatever herb it is in defeated tone, as he kind of is still munching on it. Just he's going from sitting down to just like he's just straight up gonna just lay down and take his defeat. And he says, "Yeah."
So Uzuki just stares at you and looks to Crow and he's like, "Is he alive? Cause he's moving."
I hope. Yano's gonna perk back up with that as he heard that Crow's moving. You have anything to say to that, Siege, before I move on?
Do you have anything you want to say to that?
I didn't hear it. I apologize.
So, Crow is currently moving. Like, his body's moving and his soul is not in it.
I don't know. I have no idea what is happening.
Okay.
I was holding a baby, and then I had to pull a fox off. And
Oh
yeah.
my god, I wonder what's
Now
happening
I'm
to
here.
the child.
As Yano kind of gets up and is looking at I guess the body or the arm is moving erratically.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it would be, would probably describe it as more, never mind. But Yano's gonna say, go throw that damn fox in a room and lock it, and get the rest of the team. And he's gonna get Kareth and say, you come here, get some leather straps.
So Kira literally pulls some loose leather straps from his quiver and just hands it to him.
You would have these on hand, wouldn't you know?
Listen, you don't know what
Yeah.
I need these for.
Mm-hmm. Yana just raises an eyebrow. Yeah. While you play with your arrows in the corner.
You don't know, they might be for something else, and I know what you're implying, mister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Yano is gonna kind of strap Crow to the table to get to kind of restrain and restrict his movement.
Okay.
Would that be
Honestly, you
strength
have...
check since I'm working against him?
Yeah, you would also have an advantage, because technically he's unconscious.
Okay. Yippee!
So that would...
Yeah.
That does work. That hits.
Wait, those are two deck saves? Hold up.
Those are dex saves.
Yeah, I did the wrong one. So the first one would be a 10. Wait. What's my dexterity? It's a +2, actually. So the first one would be a 9, and the second one would be a 16.
Okay. So yeah, it definitely hits. So you strap
Okay,
him
good.
down.
Okay. How's his condition looking? Can I do medicine check to see how he's holding on, how he's doing?
Yep.
Okay. Come on, dice, work with me. Oh my god. A 19.
Finally.
How? Why is it whenever I'm checking on somebody, I can know exactly what they need, but when I'm doing something, I don't.
So his condition would be completely stable now.
It's completely stable right now.
Yes. You can
Better
still
than
Well,
you can still see the hole in his heart because of the the ice kind of being a little see-through. You can see the chains kind of holding it there and keeping it stable.
mm-hmm. I guess Yana's just gonna wait for the rest of the team to show up in the office and wait for him to go put up the fox. Unless he's just gonna hold it the entire time.
Siege, what are you gonna do with the fox?
They'll put it in its own room.
Okay. Are you gonna come back or are you gonna stay with it?
Probably come back.
So as you go put the fox away, the rest of the team does catch up and basically sit at the doorway with you, kind of looking in.
Is gonna assign. What's Yana's gonna ask Kirith to kind of stand in the room, where he's gonna go explain to everyone outside that that Crow is stable,
Mm-hmm.
but he seems to be moving erratically. And Yano kind of. I don't think he would know what's going on. Can he make like a guess with Arcana?
Yes.
Since he did, I kind of. Yippee. 14.
So you would kind of guess based on what's happening that his body's stable because of the chain that went through his body and the spike that kind of went through him.
Mm-hmm.
So you would kind of guess that some kind of divine magic is keeping his body stable.
And does believe something else is trying to take control of his body as well. Correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Is going to kind of relay that onto the team. Damn.
How dare.
I should just let him die then. Damn. But Yano doesn't like people dying, so
Hi.
let's see.
Where are you?
Big yawn.
Big yawn.
Alright.
So you definitely tell everybody. They kind of look at each other and understand a little bit.
I suggest we have 2 people be at least close by. At least one person in the room, and the second person either in this hallway or in a room right next to it. I don't know if he's gonna get up and start moving around. If whatever entity has taken over the body at this moment is going to be friend or foe. I've angered it for some reason, or I've angered it because I tried to intervene. So, kind of scratches his head and he's like, but I'll try my best to make sure that whatever is going on kind of
Okay.
passes. Is he still kind of moving erratically in
He's
his
still kind of moving
bed?
erratically, but he's still unconscious.
Okay.
So Frost kind of looks at you, and she's just like, kind of did leave his soul back in the dungeon.
I mean, he is stable. We can go get it. I mean, who's the one that said they got a soul in a? Oh wait, no, that was the one we left inside the dungeon.
Who's also probably
Shit.
most likely dead. We don't know yet.
Everyone seemed to believe in her, so we'll see. Yeno's gonna take a pause and say, the best thing we can do for Crow at this moment is we can take his body back and try to recall his soul back to his body to kick out whatever entity has taken over for him or taken his place. But whatever this entity is really protective of it. So I don't know if it's friend or foe to him. I don't know if it's a random thing that just found a vessel. I don't know if that dungeon that we left is still crawling with hordes of monsters. I don't want to throw his body out because he's alive now.
So Frost
But-
kind of looks to the crowd. She's like, well, to be fair, we could take him actually to the capital and take him straight to Harina, who is also most likely trying to summon him herself, who is friend. That's most
Good to
likely the little fox that we got hostage.
You won the game.
Sorry, can you say that Foxfire again? I didn't quite hear you.
Basically, she says that that's probably the little fox that we have hostage. That also tried to give you rabies.
Yes. Now that he's stable, I'm gonna go lock myself in a dark room for a couple hours and sleep. Again, 2 of y'all stay nearby him, and Yena's gonna go off and head to bed because he has expended everything right now, honestly, and he messed up so much. He's a disappointment.
So before Yano can leave, Frost kind of grabs his shoulder and is like, you don't need to be upset with yourself. You tried your best. We can always call a soul through other
I listened to
means.
last night to work there, but I just
Yeah.
like I didn't really shoot the whole
Appreciates. He's gonna kind of. He's not gonna say anything. He takes a deep pause and he's like, "Yeah, let's just head to the capital. We have his body. Everything's good. Or everything's not good. We did barely escape, but we're all alive." He looks to everyone. He's like, "Y'all guys aren't too hurt, right? I never checked up on y'all. I was too focused on Crow."
So Frost kind of looks at him and she's like, we're all fine. The only thing is the issue is we're at the capital, and we're gonna be expected to give a full report.
I mean, yeah, sounds about right. Bureaucracy and all that.
Which means they're gonna have to be there too.
Yeah. I don't know what. Let's see. I do have extensive notes on everyone, so I should be prepared as long as they're willing to hear out everything, and also that we may have destroyed that town more than it already was, but that's besides the point.
The poor town got obliterated. So she nods and just moves her hand, letting you go.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
forcefully grabs Siege and starts trying to pull him towards the front of the ship. You hear that, Buckaroo? You're being forcefully dragged by a woman.
Yeah, and what do they do?
You're just being bold. That's all you're doing.
Okay.
So if we really wanted to, we could pick this up next session.
Yes. I feel like we got further than I thought we were.
That would be better for them.
It would be better for everyone too.
Mhm. I really hope us pulling everyone out was the right decision.
It was actually the right decision.
Yippee.
Because if we stayed,
Saving your ass from rabies.
if we stayed, the campaign would most likely ended right there.
Total party kill.
So we can always try and ask Ava to specifically try and pull Crowsoul out from the depths as well.
Mm-hmm.
But that depends if it didn't already get captured.
Well, hopefully he's tricky.
Hopefully. So yeah, that's end of the session.
Just about it.
As you fade away.